Welcome to the final day of our 2015 Galway Downs International. This is it. This is the final test, the show jumping. After 3 days of intense competition, our riders here now to test the fitness and the athleticism of their horse after the grueling cross-country test yesterday. Mark Donovan has designed a 460-meter long course, 13 jumping efforts, 79 seconds the time allowed. We've already seen several rails down in the early going of this CCI 1-star. We know that there are only two rails, 8 points separating our top 6 competitors. Very exciting competition for many of the riders here today. This has been a season's worth of effort put in to get to this competition, and so we're so excited to see them. Alexandra Ted has just come out of the ring, finishing on your dressage score. This is a big jumping horse, and sticky moment there at 6.
Yeah.
So tell us about the ride, because boy, he's got a big jump.
Well, thank you. So he's still a new ride for me, but I'm still getting used to that big jump and that big stride, and working on getting to get him to sit down on his haunches. And I was really proud of him in that deep spot, because usually we would have punched that rail right through, but he's gotten so much stronger and so much better. I was so pleased with him this whole weekend. It's been absolutely a dream, so absolutely, I love him to death.
You finished on your dressage score. Was this a goal event for you?
Absolutely. We did the 1-star Montana, and that was just a completing event for us, and this one we came back to be competitive and definitely reached all our goals all 3 days. I mean, that's the best feeling you can have, so definitely very, very proud of him.
A real partnership for the future, so this is great to see you have so much fun this weekend.
Thank you so much.
It's a magical weekend for Megan training in her own Lord Lombardy. You had a super dressage test on Friday, ended up second after that. Yesterday, can't believe it, even with a little excitement, going down to the corner there with the reins, losing the reins, moved up to first. And then talk us through what happened in this show jumping ride.
I just got a little excited to number 9, and so I just completely lost it for a second. And then I got to the second one, the first one in the triple, and he was perfect over that, but I just couldn't get enough back to the middle one. So it's just kind of a bummer, but I'm happy I finished second against professionals, and I'm really proud of him and the way everything went this weekend.
Absolutely, a huge CCI 1-star division, over 50 in this division. Was this your first CCI 1-star with him?
No, this is my 4th with him, my third or 4th, yeah. And they've all been pretty consistent. He's a little bit hard to make time on cross country unless I really, really try. And he's gotten a lot better at that, so I'm really happy that we're progressing, and I'm excited for next season.
And what are you going to do next season? Do you have a goal?
Yeah, I'm planning on moving up to intermediate, and then hopefully doing a couple 2-stars, and then move back down to the 1-star and do the 1-star at Young Riders.
All right, well, we're going to wish you lots of luck. And again, what a magical weekend for you guys.
Thank you.
Tammy Smith's come out of the ring with Judith Explains this lovely FLEECEWORKS Royal. Had a bit of a moment there at the wine bottle jump. Looks like there's going to be a glass of wine tonight to celebrate a little bit. So what happened?
I mean, she was so rideable and so beautiful. I think it's kind of plain looking, and I think she just rubbed it, but luckily rubbed it the right way and it didn't fall down. She was so great, just a great weekend to end on. I'm really proud of her.
Well, we've just heard the news, You've won the class.
Oh, wow. Yay! Good girl.
So what's next for her?
Big rest. She deserves one. It's been a long year.
We're so proud of you. John Halling has just had a terrific round on this young horse, Kildalton Cooley, the Kildalton Group's horse. John, that was super.
Yeah, thank you very much. I was very excited with him. He's a young horse still, a green horse for the level, so he gets a little bit excited sometimes in the atmosphere, but I thought he handled it really well today. Took care of me at a couple jumps out there where I probably put him in a little closer than I needed to, but he was super. Couldn't be happier.
You've brought him all the way from Ocala. Why would you bring this young horse out here?
I have a lot of friends who live out here and have told me what a great place it is. It seemed like something kind of fun and different, some different atmosphere to expose the horse to. The timing was right to come out and do it. I have a great group of owners that were really supportive of me making the trip, and I think it's going to set him up really nice for next spring when he hopefully will make the move up to advanced.
Well, we enjoyed watching you this weekend. You took him around. It was beautiful to watch.
Wow. Thank you very much. I had a great time. Galway was fantastic, and I'm sure I'll be back again.
Marilyn Little with Mrs. Mars, Robin Parske's and Rayland Farms, RF Overdressed. Nothing overdressed about this. That was stylish. Jumped through his skin. Tell us about that.
He was wonderful. We've really been working on his show jumping this year since we got him. He did step up to the 3-star level twice, and he jumped clear in the 3-star down in Georgia, so that gave us a lot of confidence going into today. And he's just going more and more regular and more consistent in his style, and that's what we've been hoping to finish the season with, so I'm thrilled with him.
Well, you do such a great job. You do such a great job with him. Finishing on your dressage score here, you've come all the way from the east to come out. You came last year. What made you decide to come back?
It was a wonderful experience last year. The horses finished confidently, and we had a performance very much like this last year from West Indy, and she stepped up to become a good, solid 3-star horse this year. So hopefully the same thing happens for him next year, and he starts out the season confidently and as well as he started.
Well, you've put the pressure on Tammy Smith, laying down that clear round, and now we'll just have to wait and see.
Thank you.
I'm here with Tammy Smith and the CHATWIN group's CHATWIN. And I guess you could say, is it a storybook? Is it fairy tale? I think it is World Series, and this is a Grand Slam.
Yeah.
2 weeks ago, the 3-star at FERNHILL. Earlier today, the 1-star on FLEECEWORKS Royal, and now on your good friend Frankie's horse, CHATWIN, who you've been riding this season. Tell us about that ride.
He was great. I mean, I've actually only shown him 3 times. I mean, Frankie's put in all the work, and I'm just lucky enough to be the rider sitting on his back, and he's such a talented horse, and I'm just grateful that she picked me.
Well, you came out of the ring Friday and you said, I could have done a little better. You thought you left a little on the table. You thought there could have been more, and yet you're out on top. Yesterday, you came flying through the finish and lapped the inner field twice. Yeah. What to give this ride back to Frankie, what are you going to tell her?
Oh, he was pretty much trained when I got him, so there's not really much to tell her except that he's a phenomenal horse, and she's lucky to have him, and I'm lucky to be able to catch ride him and keep him going for her. I'm really excited about her and his future, and maybe I can steal him back for a 3-star or 4-star ride sometime. I don't know, maybe not, but he's just a super horse. He's really the whole deal, and it's really it's been a lot of years of a lot of riding, all kinds of horses and tons of hard work, and all I can say is that you keep working hard and you keep your head down and you keep doing what you're doing, and you get better, and eventually all the work pays off, and I feel like it has this year.
I think you've hit a home run, girlfriend. All right, really super.
Thank you so much.
Good job.
Thank you.
Lauren Kiefer riding Marie Lemonenstrel's MEADOWBROOK'S SCARLETT. She is just the neatest young mare.
Yeah, she's
neatest.
really
You
lovely.
all are such a super partnership, and you've given her a beautiful ride this weekend. One unlucky rail there. Tell us a little about that ride.
I was really thrilled with her. She dug deep today. She's a bit tired. She's 8. She's big 3-star yesterday. And, I couldn't be unhappy with her. She really tried. This year will be big for her. She'll kind of harden her, make her tougher. And she's going to come out next year great.
You all are a super partnership and just a joy to watch. She just floats underneath you, and she so trusts you.
Yes, yes.
Really good.
Yeah, it's nice when you have them since they're 4. Yeah, really good at partnership.
That's right. All right, well, we're crossing our fingers. We'll see what happens with Philip here. All right, let's see how it goes. Alexander Knowles and Sound Prospect LLC's Sound Prospect. Oh my God, we're going to call him Bounder, not Sounder. He just was so high up in the air out there. Okay, tell us about that round.
He is a phenomenal show jumper, but he does get very excited. So it's hard to keep him actually relaxed and calm and do a lot of work. Just going slow over jumps, and that might have just gone out the window there, but whatever. He did his job, and he took me around, and I couldn't be more happy with him. And a huge thank you to the syndicate owners for making this happen. Like, this was a huge endeavor. And it's a big deal for me to come back and do this. So.
Yeah, I know. You came.
Thank
You
you.
came on a mission, sweet girl. We're so glad you came, and you did it. Hugs all around, big smiles. I think even the horse got a hug from a guy who's a man of few words, unless he's riding on top. It was a master class this weekend. You brought two very different horses, but the FERNHILL Fugitive horse, Annie Jones' horse, you really worked to get that ride in there. A little bit of excitement in the warm-up, and then had to go in and had to nail it. How'd that feel?
It's great, and he's owned by Annie and Tom Tierney, and he's been a great horse. It's been an incredible year for him, and to tell you the truth, I wasn't that confident going in because I don't usually get too many clear rounds with him, but he did enough today, and I'm really proud of him. So.
You've been working really hard on your show jumping with all of your horses. You've been really focusing on that. Is there anybody or anything in particular that you've been concentrating on?
Yeah, I mean, Richard Picken's been a great help, and he's a good friend of me, and Silvio, the team coach, has also been great. So, and then, these are good jumping horses anyway, so it helps.
Yeah. Well, big smiles and big hugs, and now a big win. So, and two on the top. I mean, This is great. Great to go home with this, and great for the owners.
Yeah, and thanks to everybody here at Galway. It's been a great event for us to come over and spend some come to a new event for these horses, and it's been a great experience. Thank you.
Yeah, with the USEF, the Land Rover competition grant, that really helped you get here.
Yeah, so the selectors put their faith behind Mr. Candyman to give him some experience, and I think it's been a great event for him as well.
Absolutely. All right, congratulations.
Thanks, Anne.